What was the status of the Kaaba before Islam? And how did the Arabs transition from worshipping Allah alone to introducing idols? Let us explore this deep historical story. The importance of the Kaaba before Islam, the sacred house of Allah. The Kaaba is the first house established for the worship of Allah. As stated in the Quran, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, indeed, the first house of worship established for mankind was that at Mecca, blessed and a guidance for the worlds. Al-Imran 96. The Kaaba's status among the prophets. Prophet Abraham and his son Ismail Ishmael raised the foundations of the Kaaba by Allah. These command and were then instructed to call people to the pilgrimage Hajj. As mentioned in the Quran, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, and proclaim to the people the Hajj pilgrimage. They will come to you on foot and on every lean camel. They will come from every distant pass. Al-Hajj 27. When Allah commanded Ibrahim to call people to Hajj, he was astonished and asked, O Lord, how shall I convey this to the people when my voice will not reach them? Allah replied, proclaim it, and we will convey it. But over time, the faith was distorted, and Amr ibn Luhayy played a major role in that. What did Amr ibn Luhayy do after defeating Jurhum? Seizing control of Mecca. After defeating the Jurhum tribe, Amr ibn Luhayy became the new ruler of Mecca, gaining full authority over the Kaaba and the pilgrimage rituals. He understood that the Kaaba and pilgrimage were not merely religious ceremonies, but also sources of economic, political, and religious influence. Therefore, he exploited the sacredness of the Kaaba to enhance his power, even if it meant introducing idolatry, which ultimately led to the spread of idol worship in Mecca. Their leader, Amr ibn Luhayy, became a powerful and influential figure. However, he made a grave mistake that changed the religious landscape of the Arabian Peninsula. During his journey to the Levant al-Sham, Amr ibn Luhayy saw people worshipping idols and believed their practice was correct. He brought an idol called Hobal from the Levant al-Sham and placed it inside the Kaaba, commanding the people to worship it and offer sacrifices to it. Over time, each tribe created its own idol, until the Kaaba became surrounded by hundreds of idols. Idol worship spread throughout Mecca, and Qusay continued to rule Mecca and manage the Kaaba for 300 years. After 3 centuries of Qusay ruling Mecca, a pivotal moment changed history. After ruling Mecca for centuries, Qusay lost control to the Quraysh tribe, led by Qusay ibn Kilab, the 4th great-grandfather of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, a strong and wise leader. Initially, Quraysh was a scattered group of clans from and did not control Mecca. Qusay ibn Kilab united Quraysh, led a revolt against Qusay, and successfully restored Mecca to Quraysh's rule. He reorganized the affairs of pilgrimage and trade, making Quraysh the dominant religious and economic power in Arabia. Mecca remained under Quraysh's control until the Prophet Muhammad was sent as a messenger, calling people back to monotheism, as it was in the time of Prophet Abraham.